British boxing blog here with Darren Surtees. How are you doing, Darren?
I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
Good, not so bad. First time we've been here. I'm impressed with the facilities.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's kind of gym East Durham, it is.
Darren, you're back in action after a bit of a layoff on March the 10th. How you feel ahead of that?
Yeah, like you say, I feel good, and I'll only feel better. Like I've had obviously a bit of weight and that to lose. Obviously being laid out nearly 8 months, but yeah, I feel good.
Speak to us about that layoff, Dan. I know you've had trouble with your back, but what was the issue there? Like, what was the?
Yeah, it was a bulge disc. Like, so really, I couldn't really do no exercise. There's nothing really. There's loads of physio, like, but yeah, it's feeling good now.
100% now.
Yeah, I built my car up good, and yeah, it's, like you said, it's just as good as it was before.
So any word on an opponent yet? So you come back?
Like I've been told, so that called Chris Truman. I think we're boxing over 6 rounds for this one. But you know, it's like it will change any minute. But definitely a 6 rounder, and it'll be somewhat decent.
You were flying, Darren, before that. First year, I think it was before you had 5 fights, and another couple last year you were with an Northern Area title. You were knocking people out and getting a bit of a name for yourself. Do you feel like, unfortunately, you lost a bit of momentum, and now it's like this is like phase 2 of your career and going again, you know?
Yeah,
picking up where you left off.
I think it's a matter of, it's going to be hard, but picking up where I left off, like you say, I was just absolutely depressed about it. I didn't think I was going to be able to box again, so now it's like, it's now I'm just more keen to get in and make up for what I've lost.
We heard a rumour, obviously we just spoke to Glenn there about like having to fight on the road and stuff, and we heard a rumour you were sort of saying that you were up for that as well. And
yeah, right.
Will it go anywhere?
Like you said, mate, touch wood, it won't happen. Yeah, but I'm confident in myself, and if Glenn ever has an injury, wants to pull up with Jason Abe, and I'll sharpen him again. I'll not be a problem.
There you go, there's a challenge made right there.
You've always had confidence, haven't you, in your own ability, and I think that showed with you. You know, your pro debut and stuff, there was never any nerves in that, it was just seamless, wasn't it? You know, and just...
Same, like you said, I've never had much amateur fights, and I've always been boxing with pedigree, and I've always been put in, took fights short notice, anything. I just get in, I'm a fair man, you know what I mean? Yeah. And anyone can be beat, but it'll take me someone good to beat us, you know what I mean?
So,
go on, sorry.
I was going to say, with that, obviously that attitude and that positivity, do you find it frustrating that you maybe can't get matched as easily as you'd like?
It's everyone. No, it's they say all these people, these big promoters and that, like Aaron and all them lads. The lads don't want to risk it. They're getting money boxing mediocre people, so they don't want to risk it. They'd rather wait until they have to box someone for a title, get as much more experience in. You know what I mean? But for me, obviously, I've got 4 kids there. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not no journeyman at all. You know what I mean? But we take fights. We're confident in that.
I seen on Twitter quite a while back now. You were. Like just what you said there, you were not calling him out, but you were saying, you know, you fight Conor Benn, you know, like. But then if you're looking at it from Conor Benn's point of view, and you're Eddie Hearn, and you've seen his last fight, you think, looking at your record, they must think, well, why would I put him in with him? Who can obviously bang, and he's an unbeaten fighter with a record. Do you know what I mean? So it must be hard when people take a look at you on box fighting, what have you, and think, face this like bang a bit, you know.
Yeah, so, like you say, mate, it's all. It's just I just say it's like you say, it's a bit low, and it's like you said, just correct punching, transferring the weight. Conor Benn and that, yeah, he's a good lad, he's a strong lad in that, but I think my boxing ability is way above what he's at the minute.
So you're out March the 10th, first fight back, and then what would you like to do in 2018 after that?
Well, like you say, I'm not going to jump into anything big or nothing like that. I want to get this fight out of the way, yeah. Like you say, I'll sell a lot of tickets for this one out of the way, see how it performs, see what we have to work on, and basically taking over for any fight what's getting offered to us, like what makes sense with it, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're not here to dodge anyone, we're not here we just want our fair share of it, you know what I mean?
I think your gym never has, do you know what I mean? If you look at Glenn and the lads in the gym and that,
they won't protect it in here, and if they're not protected, they'll get chased, you know what I mean?
Of course,
yeah. You said Dave gets you to a good ability of boxing, and it's whatever him and my manager thinks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And working closely with Dave and obviously Glenn Foot, as we mentioned, like, how beneficial is that to you in your career, do you think?
Yeah, it's very good. Like you see how far Glenn's gone and that. I've been training with him from the start. Prize fight, obviously all them early fights and that. I've been sparring with him for a long time, and it's great to watch him develop, and it just shows you, listen, as long as you put your head down to it, when Glenn's got his head on it like he has his last few fights, like it shows you what level you're on, you know what I mean?
What's your thoughts ahead of his fight March 3rd?
Just like, I won't need respect for Jason, you know what I mean? He's a fair lad, he's tough and that, and I just think I think Glenn will beat him, whether it's on points or it's stoppage. But I see too many holes in him. Like Glenn can take a shot, but I just think he's relentless and can get him through that night.
You mentioned like Glenn's success in prize fighter there. I don't know if you're aware, but it's like a new sort of tournament format being introduced called Ultimate Boxer.
Right, yeah.
And I think it's Carl Greaves is behind that, and basically in a similar vein to prize fighter, trying to reintroduce it. I think is that something you'd be interested in?
Like you say, mate, anything get exposure. Yeah, we will definitely talk about that. Is there any weights or anything being?
Not as far as I'm aware. It's early stages, but
it's Manchester based, isn't it? I think Ricky Hatton had something.
There was Hatton in Malinachi, and there was a few of them at like the sort of unveiling in the conference.
It's very good. It's very good. Like you say, I'll jump at that. Yeah, I'd have to speak to Dave first. You know, he's the boss, but jump on. Look at Sam Aiken, Glenn, the prize fighter. Listen, defeat doesn't mean nothing when you come back from it. You know what I mean?
You're a quick start with fights as well, don't you? So the short format might suit.
It's you know what it is, mate. Right? I've got a pace which stays the same round to obviously the first to the last bell. A few fights where obviously I've been picking up infections and stuff like that, you know, it's a thing what you do when you're making weight. Of
course,
obviously the cold and that. But yeah, and when you're trying to keep yourself fit, like Dave says, there's a fine line between being fit and being ill. You know what I mean? So a couple of fights I've boxed ill, and you could see in the vid, but in the end I always come out and stronger. You know what I mean? So it was my last fight.
Obviously, mate, it's great to see you back, and it's good to see you in the training, obviously. Have you got a final message for people ahead of your fight on March?
Yeah, just like you say, contact me for tickets, £35 Greater Meadows, 10th of March. I appreciate everyone coming. Also, I just want to say, thank you to Spenny Mill Sports, Mario Muscle, Kieran Kane, Brian Jewett, VSC Roofing, KJ Tyres, True Granite, Luke O'Rourke, Narcar Commercial.
Popular fellow, aren't you?
Struggling for sponsors there, aren't you?
Popular lad, aren't you?
Cheers, Darren. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.